Oh, over there?
Mm-hmm.
But she's coming in. But nothing matters.
Hey creatives. This video is kind of long overdue. I did a poll on my Instagram. I did a poll on my...
Yeah. Now you can talk.
Thanks. You just want to be in the camera today, huh? Yeah. I can almost guarantee you guys that every video that I upload, you'll see him because he doesn't know boundaries. And yeah, say hi.
Hi.
Anyway, so 2 days left. Give me the wipe so I can wipe your face again. Mm-hmm.
The mom is in the cold. Was it called the whole Titan?
No. All right. It's my third attempt for the day.
Yeah, nothing to do about it.
Oh my God. Hey, creative. This is why I have to keep redoing it. Right, Tyler?
That's why you have to bring it to someone's house.
Oh, I gotta kick you out in order for you to be quiet?
I'll come back. You know what? I'll just be quiet.
Thanks.
From here?
Yes. So, hey, creatives. So back in 2018, I had a tummy tuck muscle repair. Why I couldn't think of that? Tummy tuck with muscle repair. A lot of people have been asking me lately about the process and how, the process. So I wasn't able to get my old videos back because I deleted the channel, and I didn't know anything about YouTube, and I didn't know that I could actually possibly save the videos. I don't know. So, mind you, I documented the whole thing. Why are you standing here? What?
Well, the fastest is locked before.
Anyways, so I'm just gonna give you an overview of what happened. I'm gonna add in some clips if I can find them here and there just to give you something. So at the time, y'all know, well, y'all probably don't know, I was married. So me, my husband, my ex-husband now, and my mom went to the doctor. Okay, before I even talk about the day, I went to Dr. Gear, Providence plastic surgery. I think I have their pamphlets. Hold on. I know I don't have one.
Then why do you went to the doctor and why did you say you have a husband?
He was my husband.
It's not.
I know.
How was my husband? What?
He's not my husband anymore.
Can
Can you believe them?
I believe you, Mommy.
Tyler. All right. Providence Plastic Surgery and Skin Center, the natural you. This is how in depth I was. I was like, I'm putting it on YouTube, send me a bunch of stuff and I got you. Like, so they sent me business cards. I'm pretty sure this changed. The prices changed on here. So what you can do is, if you reach out to them, just say Nikita Core sent you. That's what my name was at the time, but they'll know who I am, I promise. And then you get a credit too. So every time you go, you get a credit. The other thing is care credit. They sent me this in the mail too. So you can apply for care credit in order to get their services, and you don't have to pay cash. I did not apply for care credit. I did my research on realself.com. I looked at a whole bunch of people that did the surgeries that I was interested in. I looked at a whole bunch of doctors that got the surgeries I was looking for, and I'm big on manifestation, and things and people that you need will just come to you. So yeah, long story short, I read the reviews and I was kind of like so in love with the reviews. So I was. So I reached out to him, Dr. Gear. I went to see him, and he was just so straight up with me. Like, I was in a small little office at the time because they hadn't moved yet, and he was just like, listen, my favorite part about him was his mouth, because it was very familiar. You know, us up north people are very blunt, straight to the point. I don't got time to be chasing, no chasers, no nothing. Like, this is what it is. He was like, you're black. Well, he said you're African American, I think. I don't know, whatever. He's like, you're an African American girl. Like, I'm a frail white guy. Like, I'm not gonna expect you to look like me and then tell you I could do your surgery. So basically he was saying, like, he's not gonna expect us to be frail like the doctors do. You know how they don't really take black people's like weight into consideration, I guess. So yeah, long story short, that kind of made me feel comfortable, because like, okay, so while I was in there, before I actually even went in, there were black people, black women waiting in the office, in the waiting area. Like, there was just a bunch of black people, just customers though, not patients though, not employees. So he felt around me, whatever, and at the time my stomach, I always wore baggy clothes. People didn't understand it, but I wore baggy clothes because I had my second son and he was bigger, and it ripped me, and then I had Tyler, and then it ripped me again. So my centimeters, my inside was 10 centimeters apart, which we didn't know at the time. We just knew it was some type of centimeters, and there was something, we just didn't know what. But we knew I needed muscle repair. So I went down, after he did all that, you know, squeezed me, he's like doing all this touching and stuff. He's like, okay, I got you, like, whatever. Send me a quote. I worked it out. Thank God to my grandmother. She helped me with this. Figured it out, got it scheduled. So now, day before surgery, you could not have anything. Went to sleep, woke up, surgery day. Good morning. It's 9:15 now, and I'll be heading to the surgeon's office in 15 minutes. Today's surgery day. I'm super excited, but I'm also really, really nervous. I slept better than I thought I would, though, so I'm happy about that. I had to take medication at 9 o'clock, and that was pretty much it. Oh, I had to sleep with this behind my ear, and I took some medication yesterday. So the medication is like avoid infections and nausea, I believe, and then Tylenol for the pain in the morning. I mean, you know, I took that in the morning for later. Yeah, my mom and my husband is about to take me to the office, so I'm gonna see if they could take the pictures for me of like where they marked me and stuff like that. I have on a tank top to put under my garment, and then I have on went to the office, to the new office this time, and it was me, my mom, my then husband, and that was it. So my mommy's in here now. Mom, say hi. Say hi.
Hi. Who's that?
My blog.
Hello.
Ivy's in. I'm marked up. I'll post a picture or insert a picture, whatever. Oh yeah, I feel it. They gave me oxy. So we were talking in the office after they checked me and all that. We were talking in the office, and we're just waiting and waiting and waiting. Dr. Gear comes in, like, are you ready? You sure? You still sure? You ready? Blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah. now I'm starting to get freaked out because I have anxiety. So they gave me something, and I'm like giggling, and I'm like a little tired because I was already tired from waking up so early, and I'm just like, la la la, like in La La Land. But I was still awake, fully functioning, because they needed me to walk in the other room. So I walk in the room, I be on the table, lay on the table, and they're like talking to me about, I don't even, like, I'm not sure how the conversation started, but it was basically like, hey, you got anything new going on? Like, are you excited? So I'm telling them, like, yeah, you know, I'm not having any more kids. Like, I'm so hyped to just have a new body. I just moved down here. So I'm telling them, you know, I'm new to Charlotte, whatever. So, next thing I know is he's asking me about work. So I'm like, yeah, I started a new job, and that's the current job I'm at now. So like, I started a new job on August 13th, like da-da-da-da. So he's like, oh, for real? I'm like, yeah, that's all I remember. The last thing I remember is saying, yeah, and it dragged out like that. Like, that's all I remember. I woke up. With a tube in my vagina and my faja on. So my faja, ladies, y'all know what that is. Just pull it up, sucks your whole body together, all that. Here's where I went wrong. So when you get home, they give you instructions, they give you medication. So this is scar therapy gel. On top of the pills they give you, this is scar therapy gel that they gave me. And then this is advanced film forming wound dressing. So for this, I had to put this on the dressing when they were changing my dressing. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, the rest I can show you in pictures. YouTube might ban this video actually, or like restrict it or something. I'm not sure, but hopefully the message gets out. I'm not really trying to make money off of this. It's just informational because people keep asking. Some common questions have been, what is the healing time, the process, and all that. So here's where I went wrong. That's what I was gonna say. I didn't buy or have a reclining chair at home. I'm like, oh, I'll be fine with pillows. No, girl. And on top of that, you need to drink a lot of water, because my doctor was like, get up. Like, you have to walk. I have to do this. I have to do that. He's very personable. He texts me, called, like, he's like, yo, is she moving? Like, we need to make sure she's up and about. So I did love that about him. Yeah, you have to move. You have to move or you will be stiff. So I was very stiff for a while. But you are supposed to move within the first 24 hours. He ain't playing none of that. There's a few times I felt like I was dying because I was so dehydrated and stiff. I just felt crazy. As far as the healing time, they say it actually technically takes a year, but everybody's different. For me, I was up and about like normally without hunching over by the time I went to work. So that was a month later. My surgery was July 18th. Yeah, July 18th. My first day of work was August 13th. So like almost 4 weeks later, I was up and moving around. I went to work. The only thing is having to pee and poop through the faja. I mean, you could take the faja off, but like, it's just to poop you take it off, to pee you keep it on. But like, imagine that, like having to go to work with that and then having your period with that. Like, it was just the most uncomfortable thing. I don't think I'll ever, I mean, I don't have to now, but I would, like, that's the part that I don't ever want to relive, because I don't like bodily fluids, so that just like gives me the squirms. Damn, there was so many questions that people had asked me before. So here's another thing that I'm just gonna throw out there, just stuff that I know, because I can't remember everything that people asked me, and I already did this video and lost it. So yes, you can have kids after. There's plenty of stories actually on the internet. Real Self, specifically realself.com. Or even just ask your doctor. So my doctor said yes, he's had patients have a baby and nothing happened. Like afterwards they were perfectly fine. Baby was just a little. I said I wasn't having kids at the time. I wasn't sure because I was still married. Now I'm divorced, and I think I'd rather adopt. So yeah. What else? I'm trying to think. I don't know. I mean, I could just do a follow-up. If y'all have any additional questions, just comment below and I'll answer the damn questions. I can't think right now. I mean, I think I touched on the basic stuff anyway. It's not like a lot of things to talk about. Recovery, can you have babies after, etc., etc. Yeah. I can show you what my scar looks like now, and I will tell you this: quarantine messed me up. I gained like 10 to 15 pounds. But before that, body was snatched, okay? Okay, I mean, it's not sloppy, and it's never gonna go back to what it was because I got my muscles repaired, but I'm getting there. Okay, so I'm gonna show you what my scar looks like at the moment. Oh, and my belly button, I didn't talk about that. So this is obviously a fake belly button. I mean, this is real, but this area, this is not where my belly button looked like, so I always call it a fake belly button. This had a keloid. My mom has keloids. You know, they said darker skin, not just black people, darker skin get keloids anyway. So this was thick, so I had to go back and they actually put some steroids in here to make it smaller. This is still a little thick over here, but it went down significantly. I was thinking about tattooing over it, but in all honesty, I'm good. All right. I'm not consistent. You know what? While I'm on the phone, let me go ahead and apply it. I mean, while I'm doing this video, let me just go ahead and be consistent, but just be better than me, okay? That's part of my everyday struggles. I lack consistency. Jesus. So as long as you use it was darker than this, but as long as you use your scar therapy gel, you'll be fine. So for me, okay, look. So this is just my stretch marks, but this is where it started, right here. So I had a tattoo here. You can see a little bit right here. It was my first tattoo is the M zodiac sign. My second tattoo is the M zodiac sign. And now they cut that off. So it started here. Goes. Here, they cut some of the legs off of my scorpion, but that shit was worth it. It's okay. And it goes here. Again, I am working on my body, so excuse the fat right now. Anywho, and I probably look fatter on camera anyway. So here's another thing that I want to point out. There's something called pouches. Here is my pouch. You see this? I also had lipo. It comes with the surgery, right? So they lipoed, from what I understand, they lipoed my stomach. When you get lipo, it's hard for you to gain weight in that same area. So it goes other places, which is how I started to get so much back fat. Now that's what I'm working on currently. It was much more worse, and it came back thanks to quarantine. So yeah. So right now, this is what I look like. I'm pretty thick. I'm never gonna be skinny, no matter what you do. And I don't want to be. I'm good. But I don't want to be too big either. Well, that was it for this video. You've seen my body. You've seen the scar. I gave you general information. If you have any additional questions or specific questions, just put it in the comments below. I'll also put my doctor stuff in the, in the description. I'll insert some pictures, videos if I have them. I'm gonna look. Yeah, remember, recovery time is up to you. So just because I recovered and I was able to stand up straight and walk in 3 and some change weeks does not mean you can do it, but also doesn't mean that you can't do it faster. So it's up to you. I don't want to set that expectation like everybody does that. I don't know. I don't even know if that was, I don't know. Oh, the other thing was, there's gonna be tingling in your stomach. I mean, it's not a big deal. I'm just throwing this out there. You're gonna be tingling in your stomach because you are healing and your body's coming back together from having a surgery and possibly muscle repair. If you're like me, I had diastasis recti, which is what I'm gonna because I was ripped kind of in half. And yeah, listen, I'm just gonna insert the pictures. I don't even want to talk about it. You'll see. If you have any questions, just comment, because I don't want the visual. I know what it looked like. Y'all can see it. Yeah. All right, creatives, I'm out. Later.